everybody, today we are doing something completely different. I know this is mainly a gaming channel, but today I thought about ranking the starting quarterbacks in the NFL for the 2021-2022 season. I watch NFL when it's on, but I'm by no means a journalist or a pro. So take this list with a grain of salt, of course. And of course, if you have a different opinion about a certain quarterback, tell me why in the comment section, but please, no hate or anything else. This is just for fun. I also tried not to include like any rows where it's like bad, awful, trash. It's the bottom one is I'm afraid that they will keep their starting job this year, or that there are just better quarterbacks around. Needs work is I believe in the QB, but he still has a lot of growing to do. Average, yeah, an average quarterback. Above average, an above average quarterback. Almost elite is he's almost near the top. Elite is almost the best of the best, and then the best that's like the top three, top four, top five quarterbacks in the league. So yeah, let's see what we can do. I see that there are some mistakes, like I think Drew Brees is on here, and he has retired, so some mistakes here and there. But when I see a Saints quarterback, I'll use Drew Brees as Winston or what's the other guy, Taysom Hill. So we start with Matt Ryan. Now Matt Ryan is, for me, almost elite. I want to see what achievements he has gotten. Matt Ryan. Achievements. I know he was in the Super Bowl against the Patriots that they threw in the end. Can I see this somewhere pretty easily? Like, has he been like Boston College, regular season, postseason, and NFL MVP in 2016? An offensive player of the year. Oh. But yeah, he was in a Super Bowl final at least. Oh, here, awards and honors. 5 times Pro Bowl selections, first team All Pro. Yeah, he has some impressive stats, and he isn't done yet. I thought maybe this year not the quarterback, the Falcons would draft a quarterback, but they ended up going with the tight end Kyle Pitts. So it means they still trust Matt Ryan. How old is he? End of his 30s, before start of his 40s maybe. He's 30s. Oh, he's 36. Yeah, he can still play a few years, I think. So yeah, he's almost elite for me. Then you have Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson is interesting. With his lawsuits, of course, but that doesn't really, you know, say how good he is. So the lawsuits aside, I think he's elite. I thought he was drafted in the 2016 draft. Deshaun Watson, 2016, or was it 2017? Let's see, 2016 draft. Yeah, sorry, like I said, I've only been watching NFL for a couple of years, so I'm still learning. So you can learn with me if you don't know this stuff. It was 2016 was a golf wins, so it must have been 2017 with Mahomes and Watson, I think, the draft. Okay, NBA, no, NFL. Miles Garrett, Trubisky, Watson. What was Mahomes not in this year? Oh, he was. He was 10th overall, and then Sean Watson. Man, that Mitchell Trubisky pick second when you could have taken Mahomes and Watson, Bears fans. That must hurt. But you got Justin Fields, which I have high hopes for this year. But yeah, Watson. The years he's been in the NFL, he's been elite on a pretty average team. Like the Texans, they were good a couple of last years. But now it's all going downhill. They traded DeAndre Hopkins. They traded one of the Watts. So yeah, that team is not looking good this year. And now with the whole uncertainty about Watson and his lawsuits, yeah. But Watson himself, elite. Roethlisberger is nearing the end of his career. A lot of people thought he would have retired this season, or that this season was the last one he played. So right now, he's not as good anymore. He's not mobile. They need to do short passes, but of course, in the prime of his career, he was good. But right now, I would say he's average. Like I wouldn't hate to have him in the team, but there's a lot of better options around the NFL. But I think Mike Tomlin, the coach that he is, will be able to work around his weaknesses. Drew Lock needs work. I haven't been impressed by him yet. He just had a good preseason game. Like it's only the first week, so going off his regular NFL games, I'm not really convinced, and I'm actually afraid. But I don't think the Broncos. Oh yeah, they have. No, did they trade Bridge or do they have Bridgewater? I think the Broncos might have Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater. If so, I'm afraid that he might not keep the starting job this season. Where is he? Yeah, for the Broncos. So yeah, I'm afraid for him. There's still a chance he can pop off, but I think most Broncos fans hope that they will get Aaron Rodgers next season. Daniel Jones needs work. I don't think he will lose the job. Who else do the Giants have? Giants QBs. Giants QB Brian and Mike. Yeah, I don't think he'll lose the starting job, but I think this is probably his last season to show Giants fans and NFL fans that he's real and legit. Tua, I haven't seen a lot of Tua, to be honest, so I'll just put him in average. Um, he's looked better than Daniel Jones for sure, Andrew Luck. So yeah, I'll put him in average. Trevor Lawrence, I've only seen one season game of him and some college stuff. So college is of course a whole different beast. But I'm thinking I already put him above average. I have a lot of hope in the young lad, and if the O-line of the Jacksonville Jaguars can somewhat protect him, I think he can be decent. Alex Smith has retired. An insane comeback recovery story. If you haven't seen that, yeah, I would advise you to really check that out. Amazing career or amazing comeback. Yeah. So Ryan Fitzpatrick is. He's been in a lot of different teams. He has had periods where he's very good. He has had periods where he's bad, in my opinion. So I'm putting him average or above average. I don't think. Yeah, I'll put him above average together with Trevor Lawrence here. I think he can do good with the with the Reds. No, with the Washington football team this year. Can't pronounce that name anymore. Yeah, they have a good defense, and now with Fitzpatrick in the mix, I think they can do good. Aaron Rodgers is the best of the best. He had a weird off season where he was like almost leaving not the Rodgers, leaving this what's it called, the Green Bay Packers. But in the end, he decided to stay for a year, and I think they agreed that he would be able to go anywhere he wanted after this season. But apart from that, he's one of the best. Nothing more really to say. Kirk Cousins is a weird one for me. He's always good except in the moments where it's most important. But he can throw. Um, so I'll also put him in above average, I think. I think he can reach the playoffs with the Vikings, but the Vikings have been weird too. Like they have a, like the rookie receiver from last year that just popped off, and I'm still mad about because I'm an Eagles fan and we drafted Drager instead of. Yeah, he's called Jefferson, Justin Jefferson. They have Adam Thielen, one of the best receivers the last couple of years. They have Dalvin Cook, for sure, one of the best running backs the last couple of years. So they should be able to do more than Minnesota Vikings, but I don't think it's Kirk Cousins. Like, I don't know what is going wrong there, but yeah, that's that. Gardner Minshew, he'll probably lose the starting job to Trevor Lawrence, even though the head coach still says it's an open battle, or that he's, yeah, that they're still fighting for it. I don't really believe that. I think Minshew should try to go somewhere else and be the starting quarterback because I think Minshew is actually pretty good. And with pretty good, do I put him in average? Yeah, I think he deserves average for sure. He was just on a bad team. Sorry, the Jacksonville fans, but yeah, I hope Trevor can do better for you. But it's for sure the O-line that needs work too, in my opinion. We got Jared Goff. Jared Goff got traded to the Rams for Stafford, so I think the Rams got the better quarterback now. But I don't think Jared Goff is bad. I think he's average, to be completely honest. Teddy Bridgewater. Yeah, he also had an amazing comeback story. He can do short passes well. He went on a win streak with the Saints even. So I think like he's a good starter when like he needs to. There's a lot of better options, but he can start. So I think I'll put him a tier above. Oh, that's Trubisky. Go back. I'll put him a tier above Drew Lock. We got Sam Darnold. I'm a Sam Darnold fanboy. It didn't really work out in New York. Saw some ghosts. So now he's with the Carolina Panthers, and I really, really, really hope he can pop off there. But I'm gonna say he needs work. I really hope he can jump this season, and it really showed that it was the Jets that were holding him back, and not he himself. Mahomes is the best. Was in the Super Bowl last year, won the Super Bowl the year before that. A lot of people call him the new Tom Brady, so and the best he goes right now. Cam Newton, I'm afraid for Newton. Mac Jones played well in the first preseason game, so I don't know how long he'll keep the starting job, Newton, or if he's even gonna start week one. I like Newton. He was a good competitor like years ago, and yeah, but now I'm afraid it will be a rough season for him, as he wasn't able to show his previous like heights last season with the Patriots. Garoppolo, I'm also worried for him and afraid for him, but yeah, I'm afraid he'll lose the starting job to Trey Lance at some point during the season. He's not bad by any means. And you can kind of see these two together. Like these are just the people that I think will lose the starting job. So these needs work. Like I'm not saying these can't climb rankings this year if somehow they turn their careers around. And Garoppolo also made it to a Super Bowl. So yeah, but I'm afraid Trey Lance might take over. So Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz was amazing with the Eagles at some point, and I'm an Eagles fan. But then dropped off. Our O-line was bad. He has had a lot of injuries holding him back. I still think he can be an amazing QB, and I hope he will be for the Colts. But for now, I'll put him at average. Because last season was not great, but that's partly due to the team environment too, I think. Mac Jones, he's a new rookie. I'm gonna put him at needs work. He'll probably be good with the Patriots. It's like the perfect team for him. So I have high hopes. Justin Fields, I'll put him at average actually. I think he'll do great with the Bears, and Dalton might lose the starting job at some point. Herbert was amazing last season, so I'll put him at above average. Yep, so that's Herbert, and I think he'll start the whole season, so no problem there. Lamar Jackson is elite. He's a good runner, has improved his passing, won MVP. I don't know which year it was, but not long ago. Just need some better receivers, and they drafted is it Batemore his last name that they drafted in the first round? They got Brown, and I think they got Sammy Watkins from the Chiefs as well, so he might even be better this year. So I'm putting him at elite. We got um, what's his name? Forgot his name, so I'll wait a bit. It will come back to me. The Browns QB, Mayfield, Baker Mayfield. He's also elite, or is he almost elite? I'll put him at almost elite. He's great. I like him. He's got swagger. He wakes up feeling dangerous. All that kind of stuff. It's cool. And the Browns are doing good lately. So yeah, he's trying to turn that franchise around. Of course, it's not only him. They have Nick Chubb, not Alvin Kamara, the other one, Kareem Hunt, a good defense, Myles Garrett. They improved their secondary with Greg Newsome, which was an awesome pick in the draft. Tannehill is he elite or is he almost elite? He's like a sleeper and so underrated in my opinion. He's doing good with the Titans. Everybody says he's handing it off to the beast that is Derrick Henry, but his passes are also good. So am I putting him almost elite? Or am I putting him elite? I need to think. It's with Matt Ryan and Mayfield. I'll put him almost elite. I might change after. Kyler Murray, I like Kyler Murray. He's for sure above average. Good pick from the Cardinals. I want to see him develop even more. Matthew Stafford is elite. He's been solid with the Lions for years. Of course, the Lions are just, yeah, not great right now, and they're trying to do a rebuild. So I think it's good from Stafford that he went to the Rams, and I'm really interested to see what he will do this year. Dak Prescott, even though I'm a Eagles fan, he has good moments. Even I felt bad for his injury last year. I'll put him at almost elite. Josh Allen is the best right now. He has had two amazing seasons with the Bills, the last two, and he's getting better every year. So if he can keep climbing like that, yeah, the sky's the limit for this guy. Derek Carr is above average, good QB for the Raiders. He really needs to push them in the postseason if he wants to climb the rankings on the list. Russell Wilson is the best. What a good QB, amazing. Won MVP. I think he won MVP. When did he win MVP? Russell Wilson MVP. What year was that? Has Russell Wilson won an MVP? Last season, yes. Wilson. Oh, he didn't. What? But I thought there were talks about him winning him. I know he was close, but I guess he didn't win it. Russell Wilson. Let's see his Wikipedia real quick. What? Okay, I guess I'll go to English because in Dutch, where because I'm from Belgium, it doesn't say anything. Wow. Okay, Wilson. Can I see your most wow, he has a lot of records for Seattle, but also in the NFL. Most regular season wins by a quarterback in his first 5 seasons, tied with Matt Ryan. Some stats tied with Brady, with Peyton Manning. Yeah, he's been a Super Bowl champion. I almost forgot about that. 8 times Pro Bowl, NFC Offensive Player of the Month, and NFL Offensive Rookie of the Month, but no MVP awards. But the guy's great, so. Trey Lance, where do I think he'll fit in with the rookies? I'll think Justin Fields will be better. I think so. I'll put him at needs work, but he threw a dime in the preseason week one. The rest was kind of iffy. His receiver dropped a few passes, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there. But I'll think Lawrence and Justin Fields will be better. But of course, that's just a guess. Nobody can tell, and I hope he proves me wrong, and that I can bump him up a few places after this season. Joe Burrow showed a lot of promise year one. Got injured, like a big injury. Had a did have like a bad O line or a not as good of an O line, and yeah. So I think if he has a solid O line, same with Trevor Lawrence, he'll be good. So above average for Joe Burrow. Um, Tom Brady, the best. Yes, he has fallen off the last couple of years, but the man switched teams and immediately won a Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Like, what more can you say? Impressive career. Not the biggest Tom Brady fan, but I can't deny what he has done. Jalen Hurts. Hello everybody, it is Ending Björn here. Somehow my mic stopped recording after I said Jalen Hurts. I don't hope that's a bad omen because I'm actually an Eagles fan. What I think about Jalen Hurts is that this will be the year where he shows us that he's good or not. Last year he had some good moments, bad moments. His first preseason game was okay, so I put him in need work because I'm skeptical, but I'm optimistic as well. I hope he does well. Then we had, I think we'll do Zach Wilson next. Zach Wilson is like same tier as Trey Lance for me. I think he can do well. Of course, the Jets is not an easy organization to succeed in, but same level as Lance, Jones, Hurts, and then I think I used the other people for the quarterback they are now. So Alex Smith would be Ryan Fitzpatrick with with the Washington football team now. So he's already in there, Fitzpatrick. I used Taysom. No, I used Drew Brees as Taysom Hill and James Winston. I think they both need work and they both can take each other's job this year. I don't know who will start. And then Trubisky would be Andy Dalton. I think. I don't know where I put Dalton. Let me see in a bit. Oh, we don't include Dalton at all. Okay, but Dalton I would put in. I'm afraid because I think Fields will take his job somewhere this year. So yeah, that's the tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you.